Hello everyone, this is my journey to the UFC fighting organization, day 9. Just want to say today it's a recovery day as well, so I won't be uploading like workouts today. But what I'm gonna talk about and upload about is on how to fix your mistakes. It doesn't matter whether you're an athlete or just in general. We all make mistakes, and me as well, including me as well. Everyone makes mistakes, it's okay to make them, but what we all should do is to fix them. It's really important to get stronger and not make the same mistake again. And I'm also gonna be doing this with you guys. If you guys didn't know, this week there was a national wrestling tournament, and I was there. I won like two, and then I lost the other two ones as well. So I obviously made mistakes that was lead me to losing. So let's get right into it. So first of all, my opponent stance. His shoulders are great, his level is great, but mine is a bit off, and my shoulder as well. My stance doesn't match his level, so which is bad and makes me easier to push against. So now we have to ask ourselves, how can I prove that? Well, first of all, the first one is to match his level, get down, and fix the posture. So now, how can we implement this in wrestling or just in general? So you can just try to build a habit of reminding yourself. So basically, first now about posture. Uh, Basically, you can try to build a habit where like when you're wrestling or something, and then you notice that like your posture is really bad, you're really like high or too low, or your posture like the back is really like bent over. And so you can just try to like build a habit. And yeah, and the second one, like matching the level with your opponent. Just try to just build another habit. Just try to remind yourself to like match your opponent's level. Just try to remind yourself every time, and over time, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like second nature to you. So I'm gonna do that as well. I'm gonna improve on this, work on this as well. And yeah, before we continue, we must ask ourselves to keep in mind, which is, how did this happen? How can I avoid this in the future? What's could I have done differently? Were there any warning signs? And just anything, like from top to the bottom, like you have to ask yourself everything. Yeah, just to keep in mind. So here, I made a really bad mistake, which I tried to attempt an ankle pick, but looks like to me this is not the ankle pick, bro. So the first thing we gotta do is recognize your mistakes, obviously. And now, did I make a mistake there? The first is I rushed. Okay, so I rushed. The second one, I tried to do an ankle pick, but it wasn't really an ankle pick, bro. That was, I don't know, thump. I don't know what's to call it. It wasn't. I tried to do an ankle pick, but it wasn't an ankle pick. So now we got these two mistakes. The first one, I rushed. Now, how can we solve this? How can I use these mistakes and then figure out this solution? So the first one, I rushed. Okay. Now, what I can do to avoid that? Well, I can just not rush anymore. Take up my time, figure him out. Just get some information about him. Is he aggressive? Is he defensive? Just something like that. Is he strong physically? than me, or just anything, and then you can just try to like do a little bit stuff there. So I might keep that in mind also. That is just for you guys to know, like get on like how to say this, like just to get a sight of it, so you can implement this in your own sport or something like that. Okay, now the second one, the ankle pick. The ankle pick. Well, obviously we know the mistake. The hand. It was like in the upper, like the low. No, no, like the lower thigh, and not the ankle. So when you go much higher like than the ankle, it becomes much harder to like do the move, like for it to be successful. Okay, now maybe and also, oh yeah, also this third one, like after I made the mistake to the ankle mistake, the ankle pick mistake, I didn't try to get out. Like, I immediately get my head locked. So how can I avoid that also? I mean, everyone makes mistakes, you cannot just be perfect. And maybe I will learn this, but I will still make the same mistake, sometimes, Maybe I will learn it, I will become better, and not today do this same mistake again. But like once in period, I can make that or something like that. So how can I also avoid my head being locked? Well, obviously, just fix a posture. I was like this, I was like this, like I had my head like down, and then it was really easy for me to get my head locked. And also, I was really down, so I could just get back up and then start again. But no, I was like that. I was waiting for my head to like get locked, and it happened. But now, what I can remind myself is to immediately get back up, so I don't get